what's happening is really routine procedure. When you're talking about somebody that is charged with a variety of felonies, what happens is that in some states we would call it being set in for a preliminary hearing or being forwarded to a grand jury. What that means is that a grand jury is a group of people, usually between 30 and 60 people, and those individuals hear felony cases and decide whether there is sufficient evidence or probable cause to forward the case to the next highest court. Meaning, is there enough evidence to believe? And it's a very low standard. Probable cause is essentially a more likely than not standard at this point. It's certainly not beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the standard for most criminal trial courts. And so here, the state's attorney or the DA is allowing the grand jury to make that decision, to hear probably the police report, which would be sufficient. A detective may get on the stand and read it to the members of the grand jury, and then they'll say, yes, we believe that there's sufficient evidence for the case to move forward, meaning the felonies to move forward. And that will simply help the case progress and for the felonies to continue in the process. It doesn't mean he's guilty. It doesn't mean he's going to jail. It simply means that there's enough evidence to substantiate the felonies that he's been charged with.